Hi everyone, welcome to Free Movement Sewing. So today I am going to show you a very simple trick on how you can quickly in 1 minute do the seam of synthetic fabrics so that you don't actually have to sew finish the seam, and that would be through fire. Okay, so obviously the first thing that you need is actually a lighter over here. So you are going to use the orange part of the flame. Don't use the blue part, it's too hot. Use the orange part of the flame. And then you're also going to need a synthetic fabric. So this one over here is running shorts that I am actually going to finish the seam off. But instead of sewing it, because the thing is sewing actually makes it a lot stiffer. So I actually want to just use the flame to finish off the seam, and I'm going to show you just that. Let's go. Okay, so as always, before you actually do anything, I want to make sure that you actually test it on a small part of the fabric. You can always use some scrap fabric. Take some scrap fabric. So these are just parts of the fabric that I've just cut off. You see the parts that are fraying over here? I'm just going to use the orange flame and just lightly torch it. You can see how it actually looks so much neater. Okay, and yeah, that's all you're actually going to do to actually neaten it up. See, compare here to these parts over here. Yeah, so this actually looks a lot neater. Okay, you want to make sure don't go all the way in because you're going to burn a lot of the fabric, and you see that smoke, you don't want that smoke. Okay, smoke is bad, smoke is bad. Okay, so you just want to be very lightly touching it so all of the frays of the fabric just goes away. So I have already shortened the shorts, and I am going to just put my hand through this way, and yeah, I'm going to start torching it. So far the fabric isn't fraying too bad, but yeah, let's just start here. Just be very careful, make sure you don't burn your fingers, and I like to torch it right side up, right side of the fabric up. Okay, it's a small flame. See, I'm just using the orange part of the flame to just make sure it does not fray anymore, and that's all I'm going to do actually. See, that's it. Once it's done, okay, I'm going to use my fingers, give it a while. Okay, I'm going to use my fingers to see. Yep, see, looks good, feels good. Okay, it doesn't fray anymore, so you don't see any of these coming out, like thread strands coming out. Okay, it's nice, clean and neat. Now the one thing I want to tell you is to not torch it too much, because if you torch it too much, it's actually going to become very thick and quite uncomfortable to wear as well. So you want to torch it as little as possible, but just to make sure it doesn't fray. I'm going to show you one more time on this part of the shorts over here. So I'm just holding everything in place. I'm going to make sure that you can see it. Okay, I'm just going to use my little flame here. It's so small. And use the orange part just to lightly touch. And yeah, you can see how all that looks a lot nicer. So if there's a little bit more, and if you want to go in, you could, but just be very, very careful. I wouldn't go anymore. This is all that it does. Alright, so I hope that you found that video very useful, using flame to finish your seams. So if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, drop down any comments. If you have any questions as well, more than happy to support you in your sewing journey. But most importantly, I want you to make sure that you are very, very supported in your sewing journey. If you have any questions, let me know. More than happy to see you again. Every single week we have a new video coming out, so don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Okay? See you again next week. Take care, stay safe. Bye!